Today on One Set with lawyer Shimutwikeni, who explained why individuals should exercise caution while posting information on social media, particularly when it comes to the mental health of the person they are posting about. Earlier this year, First Lady Monica Genkos won a defamation case against the Independent Patriots for Change member and teacher Albert Bishop Hishono for posting a video on social media containing false statements. At the time, High Court Judge Oban Sibeya ordered Hishono to pay 250,000 Namibian dollars in damages, apologies, and retract his slanderous statements he made against Genkos. A recent media report stated Genkos has forgiven Hishono for spreading defamation and false allegations.
The crime and the civil claim of defamation has always existed, but because of the access to information and the access to mechanisms within which information is disseminated, people are now more easily defamed. In the past, ordinarily defamation claims, we used to find them being brought against newspaper houses, against radio stations, against TV stations. But because any individual now has the ability to disseminate information to millions of people by clicking a particular thing, a particular button on their phone, it now puts them at easier risk of facing a claim of defamation. We now live in a society where people are more, for various reasons, I'm not a psychologist, but issues of mental health have clearly become important, and they are important. So I don't think it should be characterizing particular people have money, particular people don't. I think every citizen is entitled to, if it is within their means, to enforce their rights. And oftentimes, from my experience, practical experience, the reason they do that is because of the significant damage that it does to someone's mental health. When you defame someone, it means that that particular person wakes up in the morning and there's particular things that are being said about them. Some things might be true, but still be defamatory because of your publication of them. So I think it is well within everybody's rights, if it is that they feel that they've been defamed, to use the mechanisms at their disposal.
In addition, Shimutwikeni said people should also ask themselves their intention of posting something defamatory.
As citizens, we constantly, before saying anything, you must constantly have in mind the dignity of the particular person that you're talking about, and which deals with basically the self-worth of that person. Is what you are saying somehow reducing the self-worth of that person? In layman's terms, one can define dignity like that. So I think that should be the control that we should constantly have in our minds. Why are you doing it? Because defamation has an aspect of intention. So if you are saying something, publishing something, or writing something, and you know yourself that you have an intention to cause that particular person to have their dignity impaired, to have them defamed, to have other people view them lower as to where they are, then you must be cautious, because then you are skimming along the border of defamation.
Today, One took to the street to assess public awareness of what defamation of character is.
Defamation of character, it's all about misleading people with fake information about somebody, actually bad information about somebody, whether without knowing if it's true or not, or how it's going to affect the people, it's going to affect the person, her personality, her work, her career, and her family in general. But the thing is that most of the people who are, let's say, who earn low income, they get used to just ignore it, because it's mostly, you feel like, then I'm not going to need a lawyer to sue this person for just a minor thing. We intend to ignore that minor thing is the one that makes a difference, you know, that can totally ruin your whole life.
I had an encounter where there was a racial encounter back then. So what happened is that I didn't know what to do when such an event takes place. So that's when I got the details to see what's defamation of character. When people are concluding things about you, saying things about you that are not true, or giving you things that could predetermine the negative exposure of your name in regard with who you are and all this type of things. So I don't know what is the legal aspect in detail in terms of defamation of character. And I think also have so much lack of awareness in terms of the legal procedures or our rights in terms of applying it to so many things that we are doing on a daily basis. So I see this defamation of character being all over the newspapers. People are suing people, I don't know for what. I don't even know whether the ones who are suing them know what they are suing the people for. Maybe it's just something that is trending. You know how Namibia is, man. Yeah. So those are the basics I really think I know about defamation of character. And I think as our fellow learned friends, they must come through and give us exposure in terms of these things that we engage ourselves on a daily basis.